Testing 1, 2, 3. Finding a comfortable posture. A little different today. Because every day is different and everything that we do is different. What is the most important thing to you that you accomplish when you awaken in the morning? Do you have an idea? Have you conceptualized this? Or is it already a habitualized response? The most important thing that we can do, in my opinion, is wake up and make the awakening a positive experience in whatever it takes to accomplish this. Being aware of oneself in your presence, in your now, be here now, in this moment by moment transition of being aware. Finding a sense of purpose in one's motion towards positivity. Why not? We have a choice of what we want to do today, what things we want to acquire, what energy we want to expend, what we want to pay attention to. These are our choices to some degree. And the ramifications of how we choose to respond and or react to what's occurring. And all of the transitions that are bound to occur. Because of why? Because we really don't control our reality, but we can accomplish guidance with our personalities and with the events surrounding our physical reality. Undisputable. Making this extra effort to be aware, to be able to respond in a more positive manner in whatever we are viewing, thinking about, doing. We can begin by doing something wrong and realize halfway through and change, Improve it. If it is wrong, making it less so. And converting it into something that's more positive. Is this not a good idea? If you look at mankind, you have to wonder if this idea is not a good one. Doesn't make sense. But in reality, it is more that mankind ignores utilizing his and her own good sense. And I put the responsibility more on mankind than womankind. For the obvious reasons that man has been the rulers or governors or the leaders in a vast majority of the situations of humankind. So, take it for what it is. Maybe this is a semblance of an idea that we need more women in leadership positions. Certainly, we always need more dialogue, more conversation to sharpen or lessen our convictions. Being open, a witness, an observer to what's going on. Why do we say that? To be open-minded. To allow concepts, ideas to fashion a little spot in your mind where they can be considered with a sense of equanimity and calm, neutrality, and then proceed from there. I'm not telling you how to think, I'm just saying what you might do as utilizing of tools. It wouldn't make sense for me to tell you what to do, because you are you and I am me. We are different. But if you're listening to a podcast like this, then the chances are that you and I are more similar than dissimilar. We are curious, yes. And we are seeking self-improvement. Okay? So it is along these lines that we are having this discussion. I'm sorry that it's one-sided. This is going to be changed. I'd like to put a chat, and I'm going to redo my website. Everything. It's time. We need to continue to wake up. It is the 21st century. It is tens of centuries, even more than 100, even 200 centuries of mankind's evolution, 20,000 years that we're talking about, of having some historical context to be aware of as a society. Mindful meditators, meditation techniques, India, China, Asia, we have found we are similar to our ancestors. We think more or less the same. And one need wonder, with the advancements in technology, what should we be doing? How should we behave? And the answer is common sense, with a greater sense of responsibility, of maturity, of wisdom, of experience, grace, harmony. Not with more wars and fighting of different natures. We should be working together. The things that people are talking about today all have roots in common sense, all have roots in the same foundation of being able to be discussed and worked out, compromised, collaborated within this context of human behavior. We are social animals. Mankind did not make it, womankind did not make it to the 21st century on one person's back. We made it upon our forefathers and mothers, our cultures, our civilizations. Large groupings is what we are made of. We are a social animal. We have families. We do not breed on our own. We need male and female to have children, to produce them, to have a relationship. Look at this for what it is. Remembering you have DNA, you are a human being, you are an animal. You feel favored by God, maybe so. We are a family upon this planet. When you break down what we each are, you take an electron microscope and you delve deeply as you can. And then you take the most defining, the most sensitive of the electron microscopes and look further and find that everything is made eventually of the same thing, the energy of creation. Everything upon this planet is one's relative. Every human being, one's cousin. Your cousin and mine. Do we not want to rather celebrate our uniqueness, our differences, our individuality, our unique cultures and civilizations, religions and government institutions, or denigrate? It is our choice. And it is being made every day. Lots of ways, for lots of reasons. But if mankind, womankind, chose to wake up with a sense of awakening awareness past one's nose to the universe that exists beyond one's own flesh, with a sense of positivity, with a sense of homogeneity, if that's a word, of just what we've been saying. The sense of being a witness unto everything, not closeted in beliefs, but open to suggestion. There is a shelf. One's differing ideas would be allowed to be put in one's mind, to be considered. Is this not a worthy goal? Rather than wars? Can we not find a means of working together with one's own cousin? This is what's on my mind. Meditation is simple. Finding a comfortable posture where you are comfortable. Feeling at ease. Allowing oneself a certain space and time to nurture one's own thinking. Remembering one's own physicality. To experience the miracle of one's own creation. It is enough in this to transcend anything that else has come into one's mind. Being aware of our true nature, of evolution, what this means. 20,000 years ago, before all of these different cultural phenomena, if I can blanket everything in a general sense, you were still you, and I was still me. Our forefathers existed long before. Everything you and I take to support our sense of civilization, culture, religion, it is all new. Everything you are thinking about is new in this 20,000 year period. Before, I don't know. You know, mankind in our present condition with a large brain and all those other circumstances that we like to be proud of. 300,000 years, science says. What happened in the previous 20,000 years of mankind's evolution, or the 20,000 years before that, or the 20,000 years before that? 20,000 years is 7% of 300,000. What happened to the other 93% of the time? Is evolution just linear? Or can it be geometric, like what's happening now? Exponential? Remember that our beliefs and thoughts are 20,000 years in the making, and yet we are 300,000 years into being the way we are. Do we really know what's going on in our world? Thinking. Thinking about what we're thinking all day. This is our goal. Mindful meditation. Thinking all day. When one finds themselves lost in a reverie of positive or negative nature, pause and take a look around and remember your DNA. Remember that you are millions upon millions of years and generations in the making. You didn't just arrive. You weren't just born and created out of sand in a mold. You have millions of generations of experience and change in your making. You are a unique and beautiful, wonderful bundle of miracles. And it matters not what one's name is, what religion one has, even if one is good or bad. That is secondary. That is, since birth, one acquires. Habits can lead one astray, no question. But what are we doing? We are making an effort to be positive, to create positive change in our own personalities. So many things. One can look on Amazon or Google or some other venue and find concepts and ideas for one's own self-improving nature, What do I need to improve? My organization, whatever it might be, the hours of a day. I want to get more done, so it's what I have a book right now to begin reading as soon as I finish my move, and then to give to my grandchildren. What are we doing, right? Mankind, womankind, rising in the Aquarian age. We are very lucky to be here. Aware of a universe which we can't even comprehend. Aware of our own origin, our own DNA, which we, in essence, also can't comprehend. That's everything. It's having a sense of humility. One needs to be introspective enough to be able to sense what we're saying. If you're not, then I think that you're not being open-minded. Maybe you're afraid. It's okay to be afraid. Make little steps to improve one's ability to be open-minded, to be accepting of something. It might be a message that changes your life. I think there's room for mankind, womankind to improve. I guess that's what I'm saying more than anything else. Finding a way, finding ways. I'm making some suggestions. And soon you'll be able to make suggestions to me. Have a wonderful day. The music's continuing for another minute. God bless. Namaste.